Hello, everyone. Dr. Eames here. This time, I'd like to talk briefly about why we should be trading with other nations. It's really pretty simple. Global trade simply allows us to produce things that we can sell abroad, things that we can do the best at, and allows us to buy things that we can't make as well or we can't get as good a price on by making them ourselves. Um, and we really embrace free market capitalism sort of society to get this done. And to make that work, we really believe in free trade. And free trade is really the ability to sell goods and services to a foreign country, indeed on the international market, and do it with as little government interference as possible. And that means no excess tariffs, which are really taxes on goods that move across borders, or quotas, which are non-tariff sort of barriers to trade, and protectionism of all types. Um, so the idea really of international trade is rooted in the notion of comparative versus absolute advantage. Um, and we really got these ideas from the writings of Adam Smith. And even though Adam Smith was an economist from the 18th century, wrote The Wealth of Nations, of course, and a lot of other economic treatises, we still find that there's a lot of value in understanding things from this perspective. The theory can be a little bit difficult to grasp. It basically says, though, comparative advantage says a country should only produce those things that it can produce efficiently, and it should buy those things that it can't produce as efficiently. Um, this really came from his theory called the theory of absolute advantage. And it has been a guiding tenet of international trade since the late 1700s. But let's analyze it just a little bit deeper. Um, it really means that in today's world, you do what you can do best. And so here, the absolute advantage, it says you would have a monopoly on producing a specific product, or you can do it more efficiently than all other countries. It speaks to more than just how much can you make and how fast can you make it. Because today the world competes on quality. So how much can you dominate the marketplace with a single product, with the best quality product at the best price, still producing it efficiently and so forth with some type of advantage. If you can do that, you can set the price, then you do have an absolute advantage. Otherwise, you're sort of working through the general notions of the comparative advantage theory that make what you do best and buy what you can't. So some contemporary examples for us here are that we we produce goods and services such as software, engineering services of all types, and we turn around and we buy things that we can't make here or grow here in our country, like coffee. And although we could make shoes, we do import a lot of shoes from other countries, and so forth. So really, it's just a very basic theory, a way of looking at how does the market really operate on a large scale. All right, folks, that's all I want to talk about this time. I'll talk to you again soon.